What do you want to confess that no one else in your real life knows? I'm disturbed by how difficult it is to feel passion or motivation about anything in my present life. I've gone through years of higher education, internships, freelance work, and portfolio work and revisions, and I feel absolutely nothing for any of it, which disturbs me greatly. But I keep on the everything's great, and I'd love to lick your corporate boots face on because it's what is expected of me and anyone else looking for work. This also extends to my hobbies, dramatic air quotes, because honestly, I don't even love what I used to love or think I love anymore, and that also disturbs me an incredible amount. Too long didn't read. I don't remember the last time I felt any passion or motivation for anything in life, and that disturbs me a lot. I don't think I want kids, because I'm too much like my father. I can end the bloodline with me. I feel like I'm incapable of love. I'm half terminal cancer, and I'm tired of the side effects of the treatments and the pain the cancer is causing. I really want to just die and get it over with, but my wife and 2 daughters would be devastated if I stop fighting. I've tried so hard to not be my mom and not be like her that I started doing things she did and lying to myself and everyone around me, just like she does. 1 year of therapy down, and I'm trying really hard to put a stop to my bad patterns. I only wear a tie and jacket when I've been feeling really upset and fed up with life. That way I have at least one thing to brighten my day. I have been dressing up every day for more than 2 weeks now. I cried over bell peppers today. I always made my dad stuffed orange bell peppers on Halloween. I would cut the little jack-o'-lantern faces out and everything. He's been dead for 3 years, but today for a second in the grocery store I thought, oh that's right, I need orange bell peppers. I've become really detached from life ever since my mom passed. I almost caused a car accident a few days ago because I zoned out and ran a red light. Even though nothing happened, I feel really guilty about it. My wife cheated on me a few months back. She claims it was just one kiss and dirty texts, but who really knows the extent of her infidelity besides him and her? I was beyond stupid and ignored all warning signs. I have told no one, and it happened about 4 months ago. We are buying a house and have 2 kids. I initially forgave her and we worked on things. However, she and her sister are going on a cruise in November and I don't trust her at all. Duck my life. I've been passively suicidal for 7+ years now, and most days I wish I had a completely different life, because I don't want to live mine anymore. I just feel like I'm supposed to have died 7 years ago. I tear up a lot when I'm thinking about it too long. I love a lot of my life, but I can't imagine wanting to live it. I have eaten food quantities that were listed as family sized in a single sitting many times. Compassion fatigue is slowly killing me. I'm so tired. I love my friends and family deeply, but I need a break from being the shoulder to cry on for a while. I just started drinking again. I would have been 2 years sober in January. I haven't done a single assignment this semester. I haven't even gone to class. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm 28 years old and still struggle reading analog clocks. I'm better at making people uncomfortable than making them laugh. I'm incapable of seeing a future for myself. I'm unhappy in my marriage, but still love my wife. I think if we met today we wouldn't even date, much less be married, but the thought of leaving her for my own happiness makes me sick to my stomach. She constantly says how happy I make her, how much she loves me, that she couldn't live without me, and I love her back. We are just so different. We got married young, because God was guiding us to do so. Our responsible adult figures told us it was smarter to wait, but we and our pastor knew better. We did a bunch of premarital counseling, so we actually have a very solid base for our marriage. We have just changed in political views, personal views, leisure activities, movie interests, religious beliefs unbeknownst to her on that one, and just about everything else. There's very little common ground anymore. I can say we both enjoy watching anime together and listening to audiobooks of her choosing as we fall asleep. I've tried to recommend some and a few podcasts, but they didn't work for her. We haven't had sex in months and she recently discovered she's a romantic and is fine with basically never having sex. I'm not like that at all. She doesn't work at the moment and we are in financial stress because of it. But I still want her to be able to spend money on herself because it helps with her depression, legitimately helps. She's spending money on hobby supplies which give her a sense of accomplishment. Despite me working 50+ hour weeks, I still do a majority of the cooking and cleaning due to her mental health. But I still love her dearly. I'm just unhappy. I care for her. I want to be with her. I'm just not happy. I feel like I put in more effort than she does. But she is so appreciative, and I know it isn't malicious on her part. I just enable the behavior. She's seeing a therapist newly because of finances, but I don't think I can afford one for myself or couples therapy. I got through 4 years of Spanish with Google Translate. Don't know how much of a secret that is. This month marks 10 years since my mother died. Even though I recognize that she was a broken person with a lot of issues and no strength to face them, and it isn't entirely her fault, I'm glad she's gone. In an almost hateful way. I'm faking how I really feel. I'm still suicidal and hate myself so much that I think about throwing myself out the window. I may as well edit this in. I'm 24, live with my parents and brothers, and have no job. I've tried getting into the workplace, but due to several issues, it's always failed. I'm going to job courses, job help places and even therapy. Then oh boy, that's bad, right? Well, I have a brain abnormality I need to sort, so that's fantastic. At least my parents think I'm happy in some regard, so they can have some peace of mind. In my group of friends consisting of couples in deep relationships, I'm the only single guy. In fact, I don't think I've been in a committed relationship for more than 2 weeks. The idea of being part of a couple has always sounded exhausting, and it was something I never really worried about rushing into. I didn't truly realize how lonely I've been until one night playing beer pong. When I was on the same team with one of the ladies who was a little tipsy, she hugged me after I won the game for us. It didn't occur to me that, since leaving home for college, those types of physical gestures that brought me comfort as a kid weren't always there for me anymore as an adult. Too long didn't read All I Want Is to Be Hugged. I did a 2-hour online test for college, and we had to stay on camera for the whole 2 hours until everyone was done. The problem was I shit myself half an hour into the test and sat in my own shit not allowed to move, and if I did move everyone would see I shit myself. So I waited until everyone was done and got marks done and could turn off the cameras. I got 100% in the test. My husband's family are all complete CNTS. When we first got together I just thought he wasn't close to them, but now after spending more time with them, I realize they're all bullies. They constantly ridicule each other and fight and tease my husband for one thing or another. They loud and interrupt each other and belittle each other's opinions. It's truly a shame that he had to grow up with those dipshits. He's really amazing at so many things and has a lot of self-loathing because nothing was ever good enough to his family. He's made a name for himself, and I am so proud of his hard work and success. But they still just nitpick. I'm on a mission to make my husband have a peaceful adult life where he's only encouraged. I want to make him see how amazing he is, the way I see him. I should be job searching because I need to leave my job soon due to life changes, but I can't bring myself to care. I just procrastinate with video games and meaningless tasks. 1. I've never been and am not suicidal, but I fake being happy around other people most of the time. I do genuinely feel happy at times around certain people, but I'm anywhere from unhappy to plain miserable when I'm on my own around 90% of the time. I realized something was wrong when I thought about having a default emotion and realized sadness was it. I've been this way for at least 5 years and don't see it ending anytime soon, especially since 2 I fell in love with my best friend and can't tell them. We live in different states and have been much more distant for the past month or so, as they found a new friend drop in real life and started a relationship one of the members. Between them and classes, I guess they don't really have time to hang out with me anymore. It's like being hit twice. Once with watching a close friendship potentially fade away, and again with probably never being able to tell them how much they mean to me. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of Reddit Universe.